Alright. Twitter's good and decent, the show. I'm not some degenerate posting weird things, so it's alright. But so far, everything. I think this game looks way better. As I was happy birthday, Kona guy. I think Juri actually looks cool for once in her life. I think, I don't know, she looks fun. She's really wacky now. She's like really goofy and weird. Instead of like this weird, like hypersexual, like way she's just weird, but well, but like a fun weird. I feel like Juri players only like her because it's like she's kind of like Poison in the way that they talk like this weird like sexual way when they fight you. Like Poison will hit you. I'm not gonna shout what Poison yells when she hits you. You guys play Street Fighter Five, but anyway, yeah, I feel like that's the reason like people like Poison. Or well, Poison's actually a cool character design, but Juri, like people like Juri, Juri's a great character design too. But she just looks interesting. She looks fun to play, and this was a really interesting choice for the character select screen. This was a really interesting choice. So I'll find it on Hi-Fi's channel, but their poses change based on if you select them or not. So if you didn't select Juri yet and you're just hovering over her, then she hops off the tire. But till then she's just bouncing on it. And Kimberly does something different too. Let's look at Hi-Fi. Kimberly, until you select her, she's just vibing upside down. So the presentation of this game looks incredible. It's kind of, I think, their answer to Strive in the sense that you're having this fighting game that just, in terms of looks, is so appealing. I do think the UI for Strive still needs a little work, but otherwise the presentation of Strive is really great. So let's see if we can find Tokyo Game Show stream. Where are they streaming all that stuff? Oh, on YouTube. Okay. So we're not gonna watch the full 2 hours. I'm just gonna dig around whatever I think is interesting. That's the trailers. Character design. I kind of wish we got excuse me, trailer for Juri as well. I mean, Kimberly as well. Sorry, let me just take some water. But I was hoping to see something for Kimberly because she has a really great character design, and I think the character designs for the newcomers in general have been great. This is one of Juri's best looks, in my opinion. Like the colors work really well. They stayed with the purple, black, and white design, like in Street Fighter 4. They leaned more towards purple and black for 5, but then they brought back the white. She looks a little bit like the Taden engine or the Yin Yang. And I think the cyan blue, it works really well for her design. It looks great. People said this is e-girl Juri, and I think that's that's a compliment. She makes a good e-girl.
かわいいノリノリのジュリー選んでもろたらジュリー
Let's look at Kimberly first. I know very little about Guy, except I think he's cool.
ストリート感似合いますね。ちょっとぜひ十字キーで表情を変えてもらえると。
I'm not just watching this for
あ、これね。
I don't really have too much to say about either characters. I only know about Juri because I have to fight her.
今回モダンなんで方向キーと三角ボタンこれ PS なので三角ボタンとか押してもらえると必殺技がもう出せたりしますので
Yeah, this stage looks incredible.
ここと三角押してもらえる。これカズヤどっち？カズヤがキンバリー。
I love her walk speed, her walk too.
僕ジュリーですね。
Really quick looking walk speed.
ちゃんと実況入ってますね。
Juri's dash is crazy.
もう本当に僕
Back dash looks quick too. Everything looks so quick in this game.
はいできるんだよ今回というはいそれを動画になります。そうですね。
Is that her crouch?
やってます。というはいそれを動画
Oh my goodness, that's her.
になります。そうですね。モダンコントロールやってます。
Wow.
和也がまず仕掛ける和也の後ろを取って仕掛けていくさあそして、今防戦
That's really just her crouch. That is the weirdest, one of the weirdest crouches I've ever seen in the game.
R2 押し込み
すげえ
That's a cool combo. Looks like pinwheel, light punch pinwheel. I'm assuming that's light punch. It looks not like it knocks down now.
キンバリも見せて技 OK
Doesn't seem like their walks change when they're in burnout though.
これね連打してるんですけど
I was wondering if it did. Actually, it looks the same, right? Like her walk
連打し
forward.
てるんですけど
So she kind of walks forward like this. No, her walk seems to change based on whether she's in burnout or not. It completely
してる
changes.
んですけど
Yeah, it changes. So when she's in burnout, her walk is like this. But she's kind of, I don't know, a little more carefree with her walk when she's not in burnout. That's pretty interesting. Unless she has some stance switch that I should know about.
受けてくださいよ
God, her dash is so big. Oh, that didn't kill?
この構えそうジュリこの構え
Is that her neutral? That is not Juri's neutral stance. That is Juri's neutral stance. So they brought back the post stance cancels that 5 had. So when you do certain actions in 5, there's like a mini animation. So if Cody does crouch fierce, and let's say it KOs or he does nothing else, then they do like a really cool knife twirl. So she has this stance like that she does after she does super.
じゃあ次
These are fun. So all the Street Fighter classics seem to be back, like the post round loss animation if there's a timeout, of course KOs and stuff like that. Those stuff seems to be back.
はい
Then the timeout victories are back too. It seems.
ジェームス・チェンさんをちょっと入れてみました。
これが入ります
Not her forward throw. That's cool.
そうなんですよねこれ慣れてくると
Just like her Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5 throw, but just 2 more kicks instead of the 1.
次さっき言った疾空戦とかだからジャンプ中に必殺技ボタンを押すともうすぐ出ちゃう。
Also, this game, I think it's come a long way in terms of motion. I remember the first trailer; it didn't look very good, but I don't know if they just like ironed it up or if it just looks better now. I'm pretty sure if they changed things, we would tell. I think people are just more used to how it looks. No, poor Kimberly, get away from me, thought.
下キックで終わりって
Let's see, can I read the win quote? Ninja! It says Ninja. Go, Koa. Why don't you go home, Ninja? Something like that.
なんかすごいっすねなんかワクワクしますね
もう一回行きましょう
はい
Just a classic, edgy Juri quote.
R2 押しながら、四角連打とか
Any other interesting things I want to see? I'm just like very casually looking at this. I don't wanted to see if there's a little guile gameplay. I don't think they did. And she gets another new pose when she activates Tandem Engine, it seems. That was her level 2. That's a very interesting choice. So we have 2 install supers so far. We have 3 install supers actually. We have Juri's Tandem Engine, Jamie's Drunken Mode, and then Guile's Sonic Cutter, which was their Guile's Return to One
5段目
originally.
やってます
Dive kick seems punishable. I really don't think I have too much to say in terms of this footage. This is a completely new character, but it's based off of a character that's been in Street Fighter history for a couple years now. I mean, I could have played Deku. I like Guy a lot, but I wasn't a good Guy player. I just casually played him. But this Juri color is excellent. What I also really like is, I feel like the color chooses have been really good. It's kind of generic to say, but they've been great. Just because like normally a color 2 in these games is always either red or blue. But this one's just like not really an inverse of what Jury's original design, but just a completely different design. It is inversed a bit. So where the black was, it's now white. Some of the black became purple, and this neon coloring for the spider tattoo became purple, which works really well. Actually, the nails are like neon. I'm not a designer. I really don't have much to add. It looks cool though. Let's see if we can see Guile though. I don't think they showed it. Otherwise, I would have at least seen it on Twitter. Nah, no Guile. Oh, is that an air level? Okay, she has an air super. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's very kawaii. Ah, man, I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Other than that, let's just see how long they've been streaming for.